Well, joining me on the phone this morning, I've got the Mayor of Bollington herself, Amanda. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
Very well, yourself?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Now, I want to make sure that I address you properly. Do I call you Amanda? Do I call you Mayor? Do I call you Madam? Sir?
No,
My lady?
Mayor. Just call me Amanda, that's absolutely fine.
Excellent. So we're going to talk all about the Civic Day that's coming up this weekend in Bollington. So first off, what's the Civic Day all about?
Well, it was a national scheme set up about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was just sort of a way of making the nation proud of where they live. I mean, I do have to say that in Bollington we probably don't need an excuse to do something like that.
Absolutely.
But we just thought this year, because we've got the Civic Hall and we're very proud of it, we'd actually just invite people in to come and have a look.
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone's ever checked out. I mean, I'm sure there's many people who haven't actually checked out the Civic Hall, but in the last month or so, I've been there for a bake-off.
Right.
I've been there to watch HMS Pinafore. So there's loads that actually goes on there.
There is, yes. So we've invited all the local sort of volunteer groups and organisations just to come along and tell people about what they do. We've got a demonstration from the bowling team, and there's sort of a hugely diverse group of people from Dance Academy. Sarah Ellery's Dance Academy will be there. We've got Ladies and Gentlemen's Pro Bus Club, Air Cadets and Sea Cadets. So it sort of spans all the range, you know, all the ages, from tiny children up to more sort of retired people.
I mean, obviously, I don't need to tell you or tell anyone else how fantastic Bollington is. But I think it's also nice as well that people come from outside of Bollington to check out what Bollington does too.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. We don't. People can come and join if you actually have to live in Bollington to be part of any of these groups. But James is actually arranging a civic quiz, which will be £1 to enter. As this year's sort of like my mayoral year, we have a mayoral charity, which is the World War I Memorial Fund, because we're raising money to put a new memorial in the gardens. So it'll be £1 to enter the quiz, which will go to the fund. But there is actually going to be a certificate and £25 cash prize for whoever identifies these photographs. They're sort of Bollington, but taken from unusual angles.
Okay.
So that's just a bit of fun, really, to sort of do on the day.
So there's businesses there, there's a quiz.
Yep.
What else is going on, or is it?
There'll be tea and cake, obviously, as there always is.
Yes.
These things.
Probably still cake left over from the bake-off too.
Well, then maybe we might find some in a cupboard somewhere, who knows?
No, believe me, there was a lot of cake.
Was there?
I was one of the judges and I thought it was going to be easy. It wasn't quite as easy. But
No.
I also think that it's fantastic. It does bring the community together, and we can find out what everyone does, what everyone gets involved in. Because sometimes you quite get stuck in your own life and don't see what's out there.
You do, and everybody's very busy, and you know, sometimes you do sort of need to have it put under your nose that, you know, of an evening there are lots and lots of things to do. I mean, I'm quite sure if you put your mind to it, you could probably find a group or organisation to be in just about 7 days a week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do try and keep people informed. There's only so much time I have. But I think if more people have this access, and I think it's in the afternoon, isn't it, on Saturday?
Yes, yeah. We're going to sort of open from 2 till 4:30.
Yeah.
And as you say, even if you just want to sort of people want to pop along and have a look at the Civic Hall, because now it's sort of under the ownership of the town council.
Okay.
We've made lots and lots of improvements. There's still quite a long way to go, but yeah, just sort of like pop in and have a look and see what's going on, really.
I think it sounds fantastic, and so people can just turn up. Is it free entry or?
It is, absolutely, yes, free entry. Yes, it's. I think the tea and cake will probably be £1. So
that
and
seems
then
reasonable.
the quiz, but no, just come in and have a look and see what everybody's up to, really. And if there's anybody listening that is part of a group or organisation that isn't represented and they want to actually come along, you know, with their store with brochures just to tell people, then if they pop into the town hall, then we can make sure that they've got a table or space or, you know, whatever they'd like on Saturday afternoon.
Will you yourself be there on Saturday?
Oh, I shall.
Excellent. So
Yes,
will you be
great.
pouring the tea?
Maybe.
I like a mayor that gets stuck in.
Absolutely. Yes, if you probably come half an hour early, I'll be putting up boards and tables and laying out chairs and things.
I know what that's like. Clearing the chairs and putting the chairs out. It's
yes, yeah. We don't have any magic chair putting away fairies in Bollington yet, so we have to get on and do it.
And of course, after the success of the Bollington Festival, I mean, we have a lot to be proud of right now, and I think Bollington's really, I don't know, I think it's kind of buzzing in the minute.
It is, yeah, the festival was just a huge success, wasn't it? So it's quite nice to ride on that success, really.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for joining me this morning, and I encourage everyone who doesn't already know what Bollington does or what people in Bollington get up to get themselves down to the Civic Hall, because there may be something there, or an activity you could get involved in. Absolutely. Or a hobby, or even just for a chat.
Yeah, just, or, meet a different group of people that you normally come across.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining me, as I say, and hope everything goes well.
Thank you, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to tell you all about it.
Not a problem. My pleasure.
All right.
Take care, Amanda. See you now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.